So we are glad to have Mrs. Bernice Wong from Emerald with us on board today. So this speaker will guide us in exploring and publishing with Emerald. So this is 1.5 hour session. So this session will be recorded and we'll send you the recording and also the e-certificate to all the participants. Okay, so without further ado, I will over to you, Mrs. Bernice.
Thank you, Sherry. First of all, good morning, everyone. My name is Bernice. I'm from Emerald, and thank you very much for joining us today. So, please let me share with you my screen, and I will guide you through actually how publish with Emerald and what is the publication's journey. Okay, let me share with you my screen. Can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, good. Okay, so okay, let me on this. Okay. Okay, so I would like to take this opportunity to thank to UTL, I mean UMT, sorry, not UTL, UMT librarian, Sherry, to organize this session so that we have this opportunity to share with UMT students or as well as lecturers who are interested to publish a paper, and another option for you to consider publish with Emerald. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. But of course, during my presentation, I can't see any question on the screen. You can put on the screen, or maybe we can discuss after my presentation. Okay, so today the objective is to share the publication guide from the publisher perspective and the experience sharing. So there are two parts for today's sessions. The first one I will share with you more on the publication journey, how to prepare your manuscript, how can an author, if let's say you are new, first time to do paper, to publish paper or write your paper, actually how you can select a right paper, and how do you get all the important information before you submit your paper to avoid get any rejections. So part two, we'll talk more about after you have submitted your paper, what next is you will face on desk rejections. How about the peer review process on your paper, and if let's say you receive some revisions comment from your paper, what should you do? So this is some topic that we will cover today. So before I start my presentation, any one of you know that publish with Emerald is free unless the author are required to publish open access article, then they will need to pay for the APC. If not, if let's say you are not opt for open access, then there are there are no charges at all for publish with all our 300 plus journals. Later in my slide, I will share with you actually how that you can find all our journals that fit into your title, from the management social sciences, or even there are some specialists of a collection they can fit into the topic. Sherry, can I get your help? If let's say there's any participant in the lobby, can you help me to accept them? Okay, so this is okay. So this is our Emerald East and Southeast Asia Facebook page. If let's say today you are postgraduate students or you are the lecturer, you are now in the midst to preparing a paper, or you are need to get more information regarding publications, we are encourage you to share, to join our Emerald East and Southeast Asia Facebook. The reason being is that in this page, right, we do have a lot of collaboration with the industry expert, especially from the editor-in-chief, from the editorial team member. Sometimes they will share with you actually what is the expectation when they receive the paper, and then what they expect the author to do. So from here, you will get more inside informations regarding the publication informations. So you feel free to join this, and the webinar that we are conducted through in this Facebook all the time are free. There's no charges, because we would like to support on the researchers or some authors to gain more publication insights from our industry experts. So part one, I will share with you more on the product presentation, what journal that Emerald do have, and if you need more information, where should you get all the journals informations. So first, about Emerald Publishing, we are founded in 1967 in Bradford. We are based in UK, West Yorkshire. So our core subject is business management, economy, but of course, we also have some specialist journal collection, for example, education, engineering, library, and health and social care. So currently we have 300 plus journals, 3,000 plus front list titles, ebooks, and as well as 3,000 plus teaching cases. So these are our products. So you see in journals is the biggest database. We have 300 plus journals. So in our journals, there are two parts. Management e-journal portfolio will cover the 9 subject collection, more like business management strategy, public policy, environmental management, tourism, hospitality management, operation, logistics, and quality. Accounting, properties, information and knowledge management is talk more about the computer science titles under IKM, and there are 4 specialist e-journal portfolio, more on health and social care, education, library sciences, and engineering. So for ebooks, and as well as case study, will more support on additional online resources to the faculty members. So a good news is that UMT do have a ebook from Emerald for you to access. Later, I will share with you how to go into this, two products via live demo. So IACE publishing ebooks and e-journals will more support on the engineering side. This is the new publisher that we have acquired last year. So now we are actively to promote to our customer regarding all the journals and book as well. So for subject collection, we have this 13 subject collections. You add up all together, it will equivalent to 310 or 311 journals. So the biggest portfolio will under business management and strategy. The second largest is accounting, finance, and economics. So if let's say you are from business faculty, so these are the topics will be suit into your paper. But of course, no worry, because for Emerald, we do provide interdisciplinaries area. Like later, I will share with you some example, even though like, for example, some author, they want to publish in, for example, the topic is like hospitality waiting time, but they are not published in the health and social care. They will choose to publish in the operation, logistic, and qualities journals. They will choose from there. So later I will guide you some example how that you can consider which journals, how to find the right journals to publish your paper. So we have we have 311 or 310 journals. So out of 305 journals have an impact factor, and 29 titles have achieved a journal impact factor greater than 5. Because sometimes we did share with our participants or audience that we do provide free publication, and sometimes the authors or participants will think is that your publisher ranking is like in Q1, Q2 paper, because there are some requirement for them to publish the paper. And later I will share with you our journal's title, ranking, how it looks like, so that it will give you some information or some evaluation. Is that I can go through these journals? Is that the ranking meet to your requirement Okay, so these are some recent articles published by UMT authors. Then you will see the first one is does future tuna lending stock meet the target? Forecasting tuna lending in Malaysia using seasonal ARIMA model. So these author are from UMT. And then they are published in Accounting, Finance and Economy under Q2 ranking. So the journal name is the blue bar there, International Journal of Social Economics. So from this, example, you will know actually how to choose the journal to publish and where that you can find some ranking and subject collection as well as the journal title. So besides that, there are few example like in UMT, they are not always published in business topic like accounting, finance, but you will see in the second on your right, these authors are published in operation, logistic quality. The topics, the title is Nexus of Multiple Integration and Business Performance through Supply Chain and Supply Flexibility, Dynamic Capability View. So this is, they choose to publish under Journal of Science and Technology Policy Management under OLQ. OLQ is Operation Logistic Quality. The red bar here is represent this collection. Okay, so the blue bar here is represent the journal titles under this collection. So like the number of journals in operations, logistic quality, we have 16 journals. So this author published in the journal name of Journal of Science and Technology Policy Management in Q1 paper. And the third paper published in marketing. So Q2 paper. The fourth paper published in BMS Business Management Strategy Q1 paper. So we'll see paper submissions from different subject area, subject correction, and also as well in educations. Educations in Q2 paper, tourism hospitality management Q2 paper, and this is HR learning operation organizations strategy. This is under HRLOS in Q2 paper, and this is library information sciences Q1 paper. So you will see sometimes author will find difficulty to find any relevant journals to publish. So don't limit yourself. For example, some author think, oh, I'm from marketing, I must publish in marketing journals. So you may, miss out some opportunity in other subject collection. So later I will share with you what is the journal will be covered in the subject collection. So from there, you can consider publish into other subject, collections. Besides that, we have more here, IKM, information knowledge management computer science topic. So for this merchants adoption intention of mobile payment platform in Malaysia Q2 paper, they published in IKM. And then next is property, this one is public policy environmental management. They published in this PPEM Q1 paper, and engineering as well from UMT Q1 paper. Then health and social care also, we do have author from UMT published in HSC Q2 paper. Okay, so with this some information, we will give some picture to the authors or news, authors. You can explore to others subject collections. If you cannot find it in the specific subject in marketing, maybe you can look into business management strategy. You can look into HR or some from operation logistic quality journal. So these are some UMT articles that have high usage and download and high citation. So these are some of the, example of articles, UMT articles. A quick one. So you will see the citation, like for example, this paper, revising the warehouse productivity measurement indicator, ratio-based benchmark. There's 7,000 plus download and 47 citations. Okay, if you are interested, later you can get the slide from the librarian. Then you can log in to read more articles from this high usage and high citation paper from UMT. Okay, so this Next slide, I will share with you more on the subject collection. Like just now I shared with you some example from UMT, actually how the author to find journals to publish. So this is the first information that you may need to get it from each subject collection. What is the journals will be covered in the particular subject collections. So first is the business management and strategy title listing. If let's say you would need more information, you can scan this QR code. You will get the full subject title listing. And of course, in our BMS collection, we have 91% of the 57 journals in Scopus, 89% in WOS. So just now in the previous slide, you will see 56 journals in our totals. Journals, because recently we have acquired one new advanced management journals, newly acquired from the Society of Advanced Management. So it become 57 journals. So 89% in WOS, 32 titles rank in Q1 paper. So when author have this kind of information, they will have more confidence to publish with us, whereby it will meet to the requirement they want to publish in the Q1 or Q2 paper to get their KPI. So next is accounting, finance, and economics. Before I proceed next, maybe I can share with you, if let's say after you have scanned, after you scan this QR code, what you will get it. So when I click in here, so this is the page. After you scan it, then you will get all the download the listing as Excel. So from here, you will get all the title listing under accounting, finance, and economics, right? So there are 41 journals here. So this is the journal ISSN and acronym. And of course, if you have decided to publish in, journals in accounting, you can just click here. They will link you directly to the journals page. So this is the journal page. Okay, so you can start to read the article here. Later, I will share with you more in the live demo how how can you get them published in the. Give me a minute now. This one I need to close it. Okay. So for AFE collection, we have 41 journals. So out of 41 journals, 93% are in Scopus and WOS. 18 titles are ranked in Q1 paper. So for accounting, finance, and economic, the topic will be more on the money launderings, agriculture finance and rural development, rural credits, corporate finance, merger and acquisitions, financial regulations. So if you are in this, the topic in the your paper are related to here, you can consider publish in accounting, finance, and economics. So next, marketing, we have 91% in Scopus, 96% in WOS, 23 total is 23 journals, 13 titles ranked in Q1 paper. So for marketing, it's quite common topic, for example, like branding, business to business, consumer behavior, sponsorship, marketing strategy, relationship marketing, young consumer, art marketing, international marketing. So you can get all the, marketing related topic in these subject collections. Next, education, we have 23 journals. Out of 23 journals, 96% are both in Scopus and WOS. Education will support more on the topic, for example, like educations and society, higher educations, distant learning, sustainability in higher educations, multicultural educations, curriculum development and assessments will more part under education's collection. HR, learning and organization studies, we have 25 journals, so 96% are in Scopus, 84% in WOS, 14 titles ranked in Q1. So for HR, learning and organization study, we'll talk more about the future of works, remote working, retirement, work and life balance. So I think during COVID time, this collection will used by the user is because sometimes they would need to find out what is the pro and cons to implement remote working and how that they can support to support on the staff well-being. So they will refer actually what research finding has published before. Information and knowledge management. So there are 12 journals, 100% are in Scopus, 92% in WOS, 9 titles ranked in Q1. So if you are published related to computer things or computer related, computer science title or topic, you can consider in this IKM collection. For example, like big data, data analytics, green information system, digital currency, human aspect of cyber security, 5G regulation, online adoption and purchase behavior. So artificial intelligence AI and the workplace, marketplace and the home. So you can consider to publish in this collection. Next, public policy and environmental management. We have 12 journals, all are in Scopus and also in WOS. So for this topic, we'll talk more about climate change, climate mitigations, climate adaptations, disasters preventions, environmental health, public management, public procurement, public leadership, policy, sector organizations, open government, all will part under these subject collections. Health and social care, we have 33 journals. So all are in Scopus and WOS. So for our health and social care, we'll talk more about the quality measurement, in quality. So for example, there are mental health, food and nutrition, autism, migrations, learning and intellectual disability, care and value for money, management of health and care services will part under this collection. Next, operation, logistic, and quality. I think this is quite, quite many authors published in this journal, especially when they talk about the quality or they talk about the logistic, they will go into, they will go publish in this journal. 100% in Scopus, 88% in WOS, 94% title in rank Q1. So we have 15 journals. If you are published related to supply chain management, logistics management, supply chain information system, quality control, TQM, offshoring, sustainable transport, global operation, core supply chain, big data and analytics apply to operations. So you can consider publish in OLQ collection. Next, library and information services. Or we have 100% in Scopus, 94% in WOS, 11 titles ranked in Q1. So if let's say you are published related to more on the library information services, you can consider, for example, like information in education and society, museum and gallery, educational technology, archives and records, metadata and taxonomy, information architecture, knowledge organization. So you can consider publish in LIS collection. Next, property management and built environment. We have 20 journals. All journals are in Scopus and WOS. 95% of title rank in Q1 and Q2 paper. So for this subject collection, we'll talk more about architecture, design, building, city and town planning, corporate real estate, or sometimes in the faculties of business or accountings, there are some courses offered for property. You will get some topic from the property investment and valuation, property law, property management, and some is property and real estate planning, urban design will part under PMBE collection. Next, tourism and hospitality management. I think, this is also a very, quite a strong collections to support tourism faculties. We only have 8 journals, so all are indexed in Scopus and WOS. So if you are published related to tourism topics, for example, city tourism governance, city planning for tourists, cultural appropriations by tourists, crime research in tourism, culture and heritage. So you can consider this subject collection. Engineering, so we have all 26 journals, all in Scopus and WOS. We have quite niche, engineering, because engineering is part of our specialist subject collections to support more on the topic like autonomous system, aviation fuels and the environment, computational engineering, CIS, corrosion, satellites and spacecraft, sensor, smart material, heat transfer and fluid dynamics. So we'll part under this subject collection. Okay, so I have shared with you more on the what we call it, the subject collections informations, how that you can get all the journals part in which collection. So now I'm going to share with you about the live demo. Let me go back to the slide, stop sharing. Before I start to okay, do Emma have Instagram account? We do not have. I think we have Instagram account, but that one is from the UK. The reason being is that I share with you about the East and Southeast Asia's Facebook is because this page is managed by our local, I mean, our regions people. So you will see, sometimes you will see some author from UMT, some author from UKM. Also, we have few regions in Southeast Asia, for example, like Japan, Korea, Indonesia, Philippines. So if let's say you join the others one, is more on the our HQ page. You can join them as well. I mean, join the page as well. But if you want to get more relevant within our regions, the Facebook that I shared just now is the most, relevant to our user in our regions. Okay. So before I start the live demo, may I know today participants or audience, do you know how to access to UMT library portal? If yes, can you please help me to type a yes here? If no, then you type no. Please don't be shy because I need to ensure actually what is the audience, knowledge to access to library portal. So it's easier for you after today's sessions. You can access the platform anytime, anywhere, inside or outside of the campus. Okay, because you will need to use it quite frequent if you would like to publish with Emerald, because all our information will put under this Emerald Insight platform. Maybe we can give like few minutes. Can you help me to respond in the chat? Do you know how to access Emerald platform via UMT library portal? Okay. Anyone else? Okay, so I think there are some user or audience do not know how to access through UMT portal. Sherry, may I get your help to have a quick demo to show with them how to access Emerald Insight via UMT portal?
Yeah. Do you want the URL, or do you want me to share the screen to
You can
show?
you can share the screen so at least they have the, because after you shared it, then I will present my live demo.
Okay.
Thank you.
So can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So our portal can be reached from psnz.umt.edu.my. Okay. So to access the electronic resources, please go to the services tab on the top of the page, and then click e-resources. Then if you want to access to the databases, you have to select the subject, okay, for social sciences databases or for the science and technology databases. Or to access the ebooks, just click ebooks or e-journal or e-textbooks. And if you are off campus, you have to log in using EasyProxy, or from the databases list. Okay, you can click social sciences and then go to the specific database. For example, Emerald. Okay. Okay, if you are in campus, I just can click Emerald e-journal link here. And if you are off campus, click off campus access. So there are two options. If you are off campus, you can click off campus access or just click login easy proxy. Yeah. Okay, so now we are on Emerald page.
Yeah, thank you, Sherry. So I will
Welcome.
I will take from here. So I will share with them this Emerald Insight platform.
Okay.
Okay, so I believe that now you know how to access through UMT portal. So if let's say you just click Emerald Insight, you will see example like here, welcome guest user. That means you are not authenticate into any university's library portal. You would not be able to download any articles or online resources for your, reading purpose. So you need to make sure go through the right step. Then you will see welcome University Malaysia Terengganu UMT. So you are in the right place. So what you need to do as as an authors, we always, they will always will have a question. How can I publish? Where should I get the information? What is the first step I need to do if I want to publish a paper? So the first thing the author need to do is that you would need to read a lot of articles related to your topics. So where did you can find the information or article to read? So this is the page for you to go in Emerald Insight. Give me a minute. I need to sign in with my demo account. Okay, so from here, I can click browse our content. So from here, there are book and journals. So if you are the authors, please read more articles and get some information, get some idea actually how the recent articles has been published, what topic, what is the current trends, what is the issues that people has been published. So we can click on journal articles. So for example, I want to publish an topic regarding marketing, more on the social media. Before I start to write a content, I need to have some idea which journal I want to publish and how what is the recent social media article people already published and accepted. So you can click here. For example, I check with marketing, right? Then I will put in social media. Okay. So you can click search. So from here, there are some articles that you can read it. Then you can get some important information here for the next step. So when the first step you read articles, you can get to latest 12 months because you want to know what is the current topics or article has been published. So these are 2024 paper. So I can start to choose some topics that related to my area. So I can try to scroll down and read it. Okay, so for example, I think this article is important. So let me have a look. Okay, so maybe this is the our article. This is an article I want to read. Social media influencer marketing, science mapping for the present and the future trend. So I right click it. Then I open in the next step. You don't click on this link because if you click in, so the keywords that you have typed in, right, it will gone. It will be gone. Then you have to type it again. So I will suggest I will suggest user always right click it. Then you open in a new tab. Then from here, you can start to read the article. Then you can see where this article published from. This is from UMPSA, Malaysia Pahang University author published this topic. And actually where this related social media published in which journal. So this is the journal name, International Journal of Quality and Service Sciences. So this is the this is the journal name. So for example, your topic is quite related to this, you already get one journal title to consider. Of course, you are not straight away to publish in this journal because there are few steps you need to consider. What is the ranking? What is the and scope coverage? What is the requirement in this journal? So maybe I have already read this. I think this is good. I can download this PDF. For my reading purpose. And also, if let's say you use this article to do citation, you can just get the citation link here. Okay. So this is the information why the first step author need to read through the article from the platform. So this is the important information, ISSN and journal name. The reason is when later you need to go into the publications page, you would need these two information to search that journal. Okay. So for example, I already done through all my reading. I already few journals to consider. I already know actually where can I publish. So what next is that you can go to this publish with us. From here, you go to publish with us, find a journal. Then this is the page for author to publish with us. This platform will show you 300 plus journal that just now I shared with you in my previous slide. So from here, the author will have very important information. What is the acceptance rate for this particular journals? What is time to first decisions? What is the impact factor for these journals? So from here, the author will have some idea. If let's say I'm the new author or I'm the postgraduate students, I have the time limit to publish, then normally I will go with the higher acceptance rate journals, or maybe I can go to the faster time to first decisions journal. Okay, so that's why we do provide some indicators here or measurements that for you to consider which journal that you want to publish. So when you click in this page, like they show you a lot of journal, then you might have some difficulty. If let's say you are not read article, you have no idea which journal that you want to publish, then it's a bit tough for the author. So for example, the first step, you already done the reading, you already know, you have some idea which journal that you want to publish. So go back to my scenario. I want to publish in marketing journals, marketing, social science, social medias topics. So from now, I can start to go this filter. You can go here, filter which journals that you want to publish, or let's say you do not want to filter by the subject area because you want to explore to other subject collection, that's fine. Then you just close these buttons. You can start to type the keywords and title ISBN. Just now the title ISBN, right? Pull down this bit. Just I have this article. So this is the journal name and the ISSN. Like just now, after you have read some article, you think this is important, you can straight away copy this ISSN to this journal finder. You put in here. It will straight away link to the journal that you can consider to publish because you already done the research or you already done the reading. Okay, so this is one of the methods that you can get the journal name and the ISSN to put in here. Okay, so I already get through some of the journals I want to publish. For example, I want to compare up to four journals. Okay, you will see here there is a function for compare journal. So for our journal finder platform, you can compare up to 4 journals and which one is more, uh, preferable by the author to submit. So how this can be done? So just now I have one journal. So for example, I already can remember the 4 marketing journal that I want to publish. I want to publish in, let's say, okay, give me a minute. I want to go through marketing. You can actually tick any subject collection that you already find it. You can just click it here, you apply. So maybe I have already done through some reading. I have 4 journals in my mind to submit. So now I want to do a comparison. You can compare here. I think the line a bit slow. me a minute, I restart my. Okay. Okay, so now I already have 4 journals I want to compare. So first is that maybe I want to publish in Journal of Consumer Marketing. So I can click compare journal, right? So another one I want to publish in European Journal of Marketing is one of my journals. And also I want to publish next page. I want to publish in Journal of Islamic Banking. Islamic Marketing, right? And then next, I want to publish in Young Consumer. So I want to know actually what is the young consumers' spending power. So I can go to compare journal. So you can compare up to 4 journals. You can click compare. Then you will see in this page will provide you more insight about publications informations here. From these 4 journals, I think I can't share the full. Okay. So you can see the journal name here, Journal of Consumer Marketing, European Journal of Marketing, Journal of Islamic Banking, Young Consumer. So this is, these are the 4 journals that I will consider to submit, but I need to choose one of them, which one I can go with it. So first of all, you will see this acceptance rate compare for these 4 journals, which one have the highest acceptance rate, and time to first decisions, which one have the time to first decisions the higher, then it may take longer time. Time to publications, 51 days, 36 days, 80 days, 31 days. Impact factors, you will see different impact factors for each journals. Scopus size score tracker 2024, word counts is also very important. For new author, they think I need to go with the more word counts journals, then they will go to European Journal of Marketing. APC charges, right? Audience will ask, why would require APC charges? If let's say you publish in these journals, but you request to publish in open access paper, then you only will need to pay this APC, £2,870. But if let's say you published in this Journal of Islamic Banking, you are go into the normal, the journals publication without open access is 0 cost. You do not need to pay anything. So you just ignore this APC charges. This one is only charged for open access. So the downloads from each articles, each journals, this is the download informations. So of course, different author will have different preferences. If let's say you are the new author, normally they will go for the higher acceptance rate. If let's say for the lecturer who want to publish in a high rankings or paper, they will go with the high scores tracker is the highest in the journals, which journal will give the higher ranking. Okay, so for example, I want to go with this young consumers insight and idea for responsible marketers. So what I need to do, I already decided to publish in this young consumer. I can start to view journal here. So when you view journal, they will link you to the publish page here, the publications submissions portals here. So before you submit your paper, there are few tabs on top here. You need to go through each tab because each journal will have different, a tab here. You need to read through it. The reason is that if you not read through the requirement, most probably you will get your paper rejected because of some mistakes. For example, like formattings, the wordings, you will get rejected. So in this overview page, very important, you need to read actually what is the NM scope covered in these journals. Is that your topic is fit into the NM scope? I think the highest rejections reason is come to they send into the wrong journals, means that they are not fulfilled into the NM scope requirement. So you scroll down to the bottom, they will tell you what is the latest articles. So I think one of the criteria for authors that you need to read as many as possible articles, what is the current trend, what is the recent article published to get some ideas or some information. So we do provide 3 latest articles every month. This is July. So latest article is they were updated monthly or quarterly. I think it's quarterly. They will update it quarterly in our individual journal page. You can read it through, you click on the link, then you can read the latest article published. Top downloaded articles, which one is the top download by the user from this journal, and which one is the top cited article. So when you read it, then you have some idea what is the current demands of the readers. They are cite this paper, and then this is the issues, or this is the topics, and also top downloaded articles, right? So you scroll down to bottom. This is the page that share with you what SDG goal is aligned in these journals. It's easier for author. If you want to relate to your topic, then they will tell you 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can consider under related to these journals because it's aligned to young consumer. Okay, so next you go to author guidelines. Before you start, please read through all the requirement. And I think the most important is that you scroll down to the bottom here. There is a manuscript requirement here. Yeah, manuscript requirement. They will tell you what is the format. It's a Microsoft Word format. But if sometimes students never go and read through the manuscript requirement, they send into the wrong format, it will straight away get rejected, the paper. Okay, so after that, you will see article length, word count, how many words required. Then they will tell you, please allow 520 words for each figure or table. Okay, this include all text, for example, structure, abstract, reference, all text in table and figure and appendixes. So next, you go to this structure abstract. I think the good part published with Amara is that our structure abstract is standardized across all journals, because we do receive some feedback from authors that if, let's say, their paper get rejected from this journal, in other publisher, they get rejected from this journal, right? When they want to submit to another journal, they will have different structure abstract again. They need to modify again for the abstract. But when you read Amara article, right, you will see our abstract is all the same: purpose, design, finding, originality. Even though with our books and some cases, you will see the standard abstract, the structure abstract, right? So you can go back to the young consumer. So this is the important information that you have to read through if you really want to publish in this journal. The editorial team member. So this is the editorial team member here. So if you have any question regarding the journals before you submit the paper or before pre-acceptance, and then there is a contact person here. You can write an email to the PIC. Okay. After post-acceptance, then this is the person in charge. Okay. So next, citation metrics for these journals, publication timeline, and usage, or what other abstracted and indexed by other AppScore, business source complete. So there's other information regarding indexing and metrics. So reviewer, if you need any information related to peer review, you can read through here. Call for paper, if there's any related call for paper, then you can see anything for related call for paper. Okay. So this is the information that all the author will need to go through. If, let's say, you already checked through everything and scored everything correct, so this is the last step for you to submit in our platform. You submit your paper here. So first of all, you need to create an account. So you create an account to for you to check through the status of your paper. What is the status? And then if you have Web of Science, you can log in with your FSI, but of course you will need to create a Emerald account to check your status. So if you have any question regarding for this submission portal, you can click here, or you have any site support required, you can click here. This is regarding the submissions portal questions. Okay. So this is the how that author can select a journal, write journals, and through the publisher portal. Okay, let me go through my PowerPoint slides. So far, any question regarding the live demo platform as well as any question? Okay, let me read through. Bernazil, what do you mean? Can we get full paper access through UMT library for Emerald? Are you referring to is that all article can be downloaded via UMT library? The answer is that we have 13 subject collections available in UMT. There are eight collections is available. If let's say you can see, let me share with you. This is a very good question. Let me share with you, like just now, I browse content, right? Okay, I log out here because my demo account definitely can be access all the paper. But if let's say in UMT portal, you might see this. Okay, let me check through journal. Let's see the published. Okay, so I share with you a quick one. Okay, so if let's say you look at this red button, right, means that the paper cannot get full downloads from UMT platform. The reason is that there is no access. They are not subscribed to that subject collection. So you cannot download the article. Red close bar, you cannot download. If let's say the green tick bar, then yes, you can download. So it's too easier for you to get through, to eliminate the access whereby cannot be download. You can click only content I have access to. So they will show you all the green tick buttons as well as the open access article. Can you see the open access? So from here, you will see this page is all can be downloadable article for your reading purpose. Okay, I hope I answer to your questions for the full paper download. Okay. I'm interested to know more about the renewable energy journals. So if let's say, Alia, if you are talking about the renewable energy journals, right? How to publish in this journal? Is it free? I think you can go back to the steps that I guide you just now. Maybe you can type renewable energy. Is there any article published before from here? So these are some renewable energy. Then from here, you will be able to know where this article published in that journals, right? This is published in International Journal of Energy Sector Management. You can go to the journal finals. Okay, go back to my journal. Okay. So this is the journal for energy sector management. And then you can, sorry, you can go back. So this is the one of the journal that you can consider to publish. So you can view journal, then you can submit. Yeah, you can consider into this journal as well. But if of course you are go with the open access, then you will require for APC. Okay. 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 So next I will go to the next part. I believe that now you already know how to get some finding journals, selecting right journals from the platform, read through the articles, the topics that you want to publish, see actually where this author published in that, like for example, example, like renewable energy. So when you key in the article, they will show you which journal that author published. Okay. So Emerald Insight platform, I have shared with you live demo just now. I hope that all participants today know how to use this platform to support your learning, to support your research, or support for your publications. Okay, so now I will share with you more on the publishing journey. So you will see this is the floor research. I think there is a objective to start a research. So for example, there are postgraduate students, you are the lecturer who need to fulfill the KPI. So that's why, or any research gap that the author find. So the research will start from there. Second part was select publication. I think select publication, I did share with you my previous presentation, how that you can select the right publications. Then what is the M and scope? What is the formatting? What is the requirement? You have to read through all, select the right journals to publish. Then you can start to write your research, and then you submit. After you write it, you check through all the content and use the simple language to write research. After you're done through all the checking grammars, then you will do submission to any publisher platform. So after submission, if let's say your paper get submit, then it will go through peer review. So after peer review, we will get it to published by the publishers. So publisher will start to disseminate your paper, and then you will see the impact will fill in like stakeholder after you publish the paper, and the policymaker or some people think, or your paper is good for implementation, they can use your paper. So there is the impact felt in the societies here. So impact is often considered at the end of the process, but it's more beneficial to draw impact into your research as early as possible. So this is some impact. What is impact? But for Emerald, impact is the probable change benefit of research in the real world. So for example, what you need to do less, reduce, or do lower, it will become a more better outcome. Or anything that you want to improve more or faster increase, then it will have a better better outcome for your research. So you can consider some of the keywords here. So for example, like during COVID time, what you need to reduce the risk of affections of the patients, or how that you can reduce the staff turnover, how that I can improve the engagement during my online class during COVID time, because there is no face-to-face. So this is something that you can consider it. So impact is measured by where the effects of research are found. So research are conducted in universities. So after that, you will see the impact will feel in the society, and how that we can make a positive change become battles. So impact is not disseminations, public engagement, academic impact, presenting at conference. So these are some examples are not related to impact. So at the very beginning, think about your end goal and where the effects of your research will be found. Frame the problem, framing the impact, identifying stakeholders and beneficiary, co-creation of research. So routes to publications, selecting the right routes for your work. Emerald do provide free publications in three routes. One is journals, books, and case studies collection. But of course, if you choose to open access, you would need to pay for the APC. And the good part is that for books and case study collection, we are also indexed in Scopus. If let's say you are a lecturer today, you do not want to publish in journal, you can choose to go for case studies collections, teaching case study collection, and you also will in the index Scopus ranking, and book as well. I think the good part is that we do provide free publication for these three routes. Okay, so how to select the right journals? I think I did share with you in the live demo just now. So factors to consider are relevant readership, recent articles, internationality, likelihood of acceptance, circulation, time for submissions to publications. Okay, so how to get started? I think there's a reason to start to write a paper. No clear solutions, any opinion, observation, or on the subject, any doctorate or master thesis, any new idea or initiative. So to start the journals, to publish a paper. Okay. So what makes a good paper? So this is the editors and the reviewers' expectations. Consider a good paper, originality, relevance to the extensions of existing knowledge, research methodology, clarity, structure, and quality of writing. Sound logical, progressive of argument. I think this part is more important for the argument that can be shine by the, the author can shine here about, they will put a lot of effort in this argument instead of like introductions part. Okay, like recency and relevancy of references. Internationality, global focus is quite important as well. They do not want a very limited comparison, like only locals, all locals, or one focus. A good title, keywords, and well-written abstract also very important, so that you can, when people key in your, like for example, just now I put in social media, then your paper will keep pop up. So this is a good articles or good titles or keywords. So structuring your paper, title and keyword is important, so that it can introduce the paper and catch the reader's eyes. So from here, the title and keywords is quite important, and you can consider some keywords, key phrases. What would you search for? Like for example, social media, when you put in the key title come with the social media, then it will pop up. Okay. Introduction, convince reader that you know why your work is relevant and answer questions they might have. So you may consider these 5 questions in the introduction part. What is the problem? Are there any existing solution? Which one is the best? What is its main limitations? What do you hope to achieve in introduction part? Next, methods. So indicated the main methods used only. Demonstrate the methodology was robust and appropriate to the objective. Result. So for the methods and result, I think you would only, for the methods, you only need to tell the main story regarding which method that you are used. I believe there are few options for you to choose for the method, but you do not need to state all the methods, because the reviewer, the editorial team member, they are quite, industry people, so that they know very well with all the methods. So don't waste your time to tell all the methods. Just tell them why you choose the method and what is the supported point that you choose this methods. If any additional details, that always can be given in the appendices. So result, as with the methodology, focus on the essentials, the main facts, and those with wider significance, rather than giving great detail on every statistic in your result. Okay, discussions. So consider what you need to consider, and please do not make statements that go beyond what the result can support. Suddenly, you're going to introduce the new terms or ideas. So next, conclusion. Do present global and specific conclusion, indicate uses and extension, answer the original question, state limitation if there is any, state implication for future research. Please do not summarize the paper. The abstract is for this. Start a new topic, introduce new material, make obvious statement, contradict yourself. Okay, after you have done through all that steps, so now that the author need to proofreading before you submit your paper, polishing your works to check the grammar, spelling, punctuation, flow, transitions. So if let's say you need author service, you can click this thing from this link, but they will require some charges for this author services. Okay, so after you have checked all, everything is confirmed already, then now you can submit your paper. But of course, you will see they will remind you again, choose the right journals. You read through all the MNSCORP, and then the guideline, the formats, the referencing, and also data guidelines, and what you need to provide before you submit your paper. Okay, so next you can straight away submit your paper into Emerald submission portal that I shared with you just now with the purpose. This is the submission portal. Okay. So second part, we'll talk more about the peer review. So there are few types of peer review, but for Emerald, we are using double-blind peer review. So this is the peer review process. After you have submitted your paper, what next? So when submission we receive, your paper, there are 2 possibilities that the paper can get straight away rejected by the editor. The submission, if it doesn't meet the journal's editorial objective. That means that you, for these rejections, more the reason like you are not meet into the MNSCORP, exceeded the words and also the formattings. So it will straight away reject. So for example, your topic I'll talk about social media, but you go and submit into the health and social care journals, definitely they won't read through your article. They will straight away reject your paper. Okay, so sometimes author will quite, demotivate because they keep get the rejection, but they won't know what is the reason. Because for that rejection, they won't provide you any reason or any comment why your paper get reject. Okay, so submissions, if let's say you pass through all the requirements, script formattings, the words checking, everything done, it will proceed to next. The editor will select up to 3 reviewers and ask them to evaluate the manuscript against a set of criteria. So the editor will receive the reviewer recommendations whether this paper should be accepted, rejected, or do some revisions. But of course, the final decision will be on the editor's hand. The editor makes the final decision taking into account the reviewer recommendations. So they will come out 3 results. After peer review, it will get rejected as well. But please don't be sad after get rejected after peer review, because after peer review, you get rejected, you will get all the comments and recommendation and reason why they reject your paper. So I think this is the good point whereby you can get the feedback, you can modify again your paper, and then once you are ready, you can resubmit again the paper. So the second is a revise. The editor think this paper can be better, so they will give you some comment to do the revisions. Then please do the revision in the timeline that they provide. So this process will go through few rounds. If let's say they require you review and review, so this is the process will go and back for revision. If your paper get revision, you should be, happy, because high chances your paper can get published. Okay. So next, acceptance. After peer review, your paper straight away get accepted, but it's very rare because some author did share with us some platform do offer them. I will because the postgraduate student have timeline to publish the paper, so they will say, okay, you pay this APC, and someone would need to pay. You pay this APC, then we will guarantee 6 months for your publications, and we will ensure you to publish before when. So the student pay for it, and at the end, and find out this is the predatory journals. So before you pay anything to any platform, please verify the journals. The journals, is that genuine to publish with your supervisor, or you may verify with the librarian, so that they will know whether this is the predatory journal. Quite a lot of students get, trapped in these scammers or predatory journals after they pay for the amount. Okay, so this is the peer review process. So if let's say you request for revision, what you need to do, acknowledge the editor and set a revision deadline. Please don't drag too long. If let's say you have any disagree with the reviewer point, don't be afraid. Explain why and provide the justifications to the editors. So most probably they will accept it. Clarify understanding if it in doubt. Don't straight away do revision if you are not clear what they would need. Consult with the colleagues or co-authors. Meet the revision deadline. And also the last but not least, very important, is that to attach a covering letter which identify point by point how revision requests have been met. So for example, a new author, sometimes they wouldn't know. They give the reviewer give comment, they will straight away cut it off, and then they put the new comment. It's quite messy and difficult for the reviewer to read actually what you have done. And please bear in mind, there is not only one time review, then you will get published. So you need to put in the covering letter clearly. This is the first like revision point 1, 2, 3, 4, what they required, what you have done. Then second part, so when the second revision comes again, so at least you have the track records what you have done, and easier for them to review back your comment. Okay, so if your paper is rejected, remember, don't give up. Ask and listen, try to improve your paper again, then resubmit it when you are ready. So these are some possible reasons why the paper get rejected: not following instructions, author guidelines, inappropriate journal scope, scope wrong, problem with the quality, paper motivation is weak, insufficient contribution to the field. So this is some reason the paper get rejected. So when the paper get accepted, it will pass to us. What publisher will do? Then we will do like typeset and tag your work to ensure it's searchable and discoverable. Then of course we will do aggregations to a provider, example like Web of Science, Corpus, ProQuest, AppScore, and more. Okay, so share. This is the top tips for promoting your works. If let's say your paper get published, sometimes you will see some professor or your lecturer have the paper has been published. So they will share the link, include the link in the email signature so that they can provide the recipient to read their articles. So if let's say you're social media, you can do podcast, interview, infographics, or maybe go through your social media channel to promote your article. Okay, so publishing ethics, plagiarism, and copyright is very important. So you need to ensure all the content that you use, you do have the permissions to use it before you submit your work. So next, publications ethics. For Amara, we are adhere to ethical publishing guidelines set by COP, Committee on Publication Ethics. So I think some author will have some, I mean, they have concern and they are very particular to publication ethics. They read through all the requirements. Because if let's say you are the author, you publish now, the paper get accepted, then it might have chances to get retract. If let's say they find out there is the ethic breaks in the futures, then they will retract the paper, and this retraction will make maybe it will, I mean, affected the author reputation. So please ensure, do declare all the content that you have used and follow all the requirement in publication ethics. Okay, let's see. Okay. Stop sharing. I think I have shared all the important informations regarding Publish with Emerald. So far, any questions? Okay, before I forget, maybe I can let you all scan this QR code to get your certificates of attendance. So please scan, or I put the link in the chat. You can scan through this. And then you can put in the informations of there are some information required in this form. When you fill in your name, I think, or from which universities, and some information, you click submit. I think in 5 minutes you will be able to receive the certificates via your registered email. You can try it right now. If let's say you cannot get it, please do let me know. We will encourage you to get this certificate by today, because this link, it will use for next session for other university training as well. Okay.
So we let the participants fill out the attendance forms first before we wrap up the session.
Sure. I think there's a question, normally how long it takes to be approved for account approval. Alia, the account approval, are you referring to the UMT user account approval or the publisher platform?
Publisher platform. Publisher.
Which I mean account that you are required?
I require for Emerald Publishing.
Yeah. Is it you mean the created for the submissions portals, or is it?
This one is for I try both because before this I tried to log in with I try to create an account, and then I save I have created the email, and then he said that need for receive another email containing information.
Are you referring
log
to
in
the
and so
Emerald
on.
Insight platform? Are you referring to the
Yes,
Emerald Insight
inside.
platform?
Yes, inside.
Yeah, Emerald Insight, you cannot register the account. You have to go through the UMT portal.
Okay, I go through the UNT portal, but I start at the web. I'm using my Web of Science account, but I'm stuck there. I don't know how to proceed this.
You are in the submission portal.
Yes, submission portal.
Oh, okay. So, okay, you let me.
I try both, but the stuck.
You mean this portal, you create an account here?
Yes.
So what you receive? What have you
I
received?
log in using Web of Science,
Okay.
and then it's stuck there. Not proceed anything. I cannot proceed
Do
anything.
you create an account or not for Emerald?
No.
You have to create an account first.
Okay, I try first.
Yeah, if you have any question, right, you can click here. Can you see click here? Or some
Okay.
site support. Yeah, you can contact
Okay.
here. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
welcome. I think we have another 3 minutes. Any question before we end the sessions?
I think no more questions.
If no question, thank you very much for joining us today. I hope today's session can bring some insight regarding Emerald journals to support your publication journey. So I wish you all the best and good luck. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Bernice Wong, for the insightful session. So we thank you to all the participants who have joining us today. So hopefully we could meet you or conduct any event after this. So thank you, and we'll see you all next time. Okay, thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.